Hey guys, GotEmCoach here from TryThisPlay.com. Today I'm bringing you 5 Madden tips that you need going into Madden 20. And these aren't, I'm not talking plays, I'm just talking all around Madden philosophy to help you prepare for the next Madden and be successful at it. So guys, our tip number 1, guys, I want you guys, when you guys get the game, this is what I do. I go through every single playbook and start running plays that I think would work just by looking at it. So whether we can start with the trick plays, for example. Go ahead, go into the game, look at all the trick plays that you think are effective, and test them out, guys. So you guys, now guys, remember, I'm not telling you to run trick plays. I'm telling you basically to pick a scheme that fits you guys. So again, if you like Tom Brady, you like pocket quarterbacks, go with the pocket quarterback, guys. Don't get out of your comfort zone because your Madden philosophy is your own way of thinking and your own way of playing. Whereas, I can't use a pocket quarterback. I need that ability to scramble because I can always extend the play and I have really good stick in the pocket and outside the pocket as well. So guys, yeah, just find yourself in Madden and pick what you're most comfortable with to start off, guys. That'll help you a lot in the long run, and it'll help you understand the game of Madden better. Now, when the game drops, guys, it's good to know. It's good to know what other people are running. But however, guys, don't conform to Madden society. Don't conform to the meta because everyone sees the meta. So when they see something they know already, a good player is going to shut that down, or get at least 1 or 2 stops on it. So the meta, guys, it's good. It's probably really effective if you can master it. And but mastering it, guys, if you want to run the meta, you have to run it better than the pros, guys. You have to find wrinkles that the pros don't know, or just something to give you the edge on the meta. Now that's very hard to do. You need a lot of reps in it. You have to have a big understanding of the game. But however, guys, you don't have to run the meta. I'm not a fan of running the meta. I don't really run the meta myself. However, I love God. He actually proved to us that you can actually be different and still compete at a high level. He competed in the MCS, making Final 32 of Madden Classic. He won his Ravens Club Series. He was doing all this running under center spread, and like you don't see that, guys. You really don't see that too often. I haven't ran into anyone else that ran that same offense. And you know what? I even tried to replicate the offense because it was so good, but I couldn't. His knowledge of the game is a lot different from mine. However, I did take some concepts that he does and made it into my own. So, guys, you don't have to run the meta, guys, to be successful. So just find yourself, find your scheme, and obviously stay up to date with the meta. But you don't always have to run the meta just because you see other people having success in it. The best schemes, guys, the best schemes can't be replicated. Remember that. If you run to somebody and they just completely ran something unique, they probably understand it very well. And for you to gain that knowledge, you would either have to, play them 1,000 times or even, lab together. So, guys, just keep that in mind when you're picking a scheme. Tip number 2, guys, play stress-free. If you're having a long day at work, a long stressful day, you get home from work and you just decide to wind down and play Madden. That is fine, guys, but don't find yourself into playing like multiple money games, one game, like just grinding, because especially if you're grinding the leaderboards, because if you're playing with, after a long stressful day at work, or you just had a lot going on that day, more likely or not, you're going to lose a lot of games and you're going to go into a slump. You're going to find yourself going into a slump. And we've all been there, guys. It's not a good feeling. It makes you want to quit the game of Madden and, stop playing it for a while. But we always find ourselves back. But, guys, to avoid that slump, guys, just play stress-free. You're in control of that. I don't recommend playing after a hard day of whatever it was that you did that day. Guys, tip number 3. Now, when you find your scheme, guys, you got to pick a team that finds your scheme. Don't just pick the team that everyone else is running just because they think, Tyreek Hill's overpowered. No. You don't pick the Chiefs just because you think Tyreek Hill's overpowered. Pick them because they actually fit your scheme. That will definitely help you, guys. I've had plenty of success using the Seahawks this year, and not many people use the Seahawks this year. but they did have one of the best defenses in the game, and I didn't need too much speed on offense, so I didn't need that 99 speed Hill to move the ball in some cases. But yeah, so just pick a team that fits your scheme, whether it's the Panthers, Seahawks, or Bears, whoever it may be. Just make sure you have the pieces you need, to complete your scheme, because that'll make you more effective that'll make you more efficient while playing Madden. Tip number 4, guys. Use your strengths to open other parts of your scheme. So, guys, this is pretty self-explanatory. You don't want to, start the game off. If you're not a good runner, don't start the game off running the ball and getting stopped, because it's going to put you in a passing situation that you don't want to be in. No, guys, you have to use your game to open up other areas of your game. So, if you're a heavy passer, guys, start off slinging the rock, and then that'll help open up your run game. It's basic football. NFL does that. If they have the Vikings back in the day when Adrian Peterson was in his prime, they actually used AP to open up the pass game, because he was so good, AP, where they had to really key in on him. So if you excel at one thing, guys, just use that one thing that you excel at, whether it's the screen game, the pass game, the run game, or even defense. Just use whatever it is to help open up other parts of your game, because then you'll be clicking on all cylinders, guys. And guys, finally, tip number 5, which actually helped me a ton in the past, 5-6 years, was having finding a Madden crew, finding a lab partner, because at the end of the day, guys, 2 minds are better than 1, and maybe you have more than 2, maybe you have 3 or 4. So just find yourself someone to lab with, a couple of people, and teach each other, guys, because what they bring to the table and what you bring to the table, you guys probably have different Madden philosophies, different Madden minds, where you can definitely take the best out of their game and your game and combine them, and that'll definitely help you get better, guys. So, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to visit TryThisPlay.com for more premium tips, ebooks, and coaching, guys.